Right guys, this is my take on making a simple white loaf. You can mix it with a bit of strong brown flour, but we're not going to do that today, so put that to one side. Anyway, what you need is milk, there, water, we're going to mix that together, strong white flour, caster sugar, salt and your yeast. So here we go, we're just going to measure up the flour, which you'll need 525 grams of flour. Right, here we go, get it down to 0, and what we need to do is get the flour. Right, so what we need next is the caster sugar, and we want 15 grams of caster sugar, and what you make sure you do, you put it into one side. There we go. And then we want 10 grams of salt. Whoa. Doesn't matter if it goes a little bit over. There we go. $340 mils of milk and water. So what we do is with the milk, we put 200, oops, a daisy, we'll put 200 mils of milk. Doesn't matter if it goes over slightly. There we go. And you want to make sure it goes to 340 mils altogether. Just that. Use from the kettle. Yeah, slightly over, but don't worry about that. And then what we want to do, we want to take it back to grams, and we're going to put 7 grams of fast action yeast. There we go. Right, all we need to do is put that in there. And now what we need is to put 3 tablespoons of olive oil. 1, 2, 3. Right, now I've just warmed the milk up. I've done it at 40 seconds on full power. And what we do is we gradually put the milk and the yeast. Make sure you do it on the sugar side. Add bit by bit. I do it this way because I don't really like getting the flour stuck on my hands. So add a bit more there again. That's yeast. And that's your milk and water. And let it blend itself. As you can see, it's starting to bind itself together. Right, what I'm going to do now in the meantime, I will grease the trays. It depends on much what kind of trays you've got, whether they're going to stick, but if you've got non-stick one you should be fine, but just on the safe side I tend to grease them so they won't stick, because I've had these trays for quite a while. There we go. Now the bread is ready. Let me show you that. So now all I need to do is take it out and knead it a bit and put them in the tray. I've got two because I made one earlier. Flour to put in there. I just need to take that out. Make sure, as you can see, get as much as the bread out. Right, here we go. And what we do is we fold it over like that. What I tend to do is I get my hands at the back and then I roll it neatly like that, and I do it again. So then you've got an almost a rectangle like that. And then what I do is I put that in the tray like that, and then just pat it down ever so slightly. Get the air bubbles out. You don't want holes in your bread. Put that on one side, then I'll go and get the other one. Bit more flour. There we go. You can also make pizza bread and stuff like that. This is a base where you can do probably 3 large pizzas with this. Again, bring it out and then fold it in on your hands there to almost like a rectangle. In there, I tend to pat it down because I don't want air bubbles in there. There we go. Now, if you're anything lucky enough like me, I've got a setting on here that lets me have it at the temperature for the bread to rise. But generally, if you can, put your oven at about 40 degrees. And then put them in there. And what I tend to do, I put a timer on for about 45 minutes. There you go. Right, now the 45 minutes is up. Let's check the bread. Yeah. What we need to do is take it out carefully. And what you need to do now is put your oven on at 200 degrees. Mine actually beeps when the oven's ready, but generally it's about 10 minutes. Let the oven heat up and we can put them back in. Okay, now the oven's ready. We'll carefully put these in the middle of the oven. Now we'll put the timer on for 20 minutes. And then we'll give it a check. It might need an extra 5 minutes, but we'll see after the 20, okay? Right, I'm just going to check on the bread. See how we go. I'm going to put it in for a little bit longer, but you can take them out now. Put them in for another 5 minutes. Right, that's the 5 minutes up, just to give that extra brown. Be careful you don't burn your hands like I've just done. There we go. There's your simple loaf of bread. And there you go, one lovely slice of bread. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pack it into a bag and put it in the freezer so it stays fresh. You just take what you need each day.